Let's do some airship wars today. We are up against the ShadowStalkers. So pretty interesting one to be up against here. We got Johnny here, who I think last time we hit them, he was the first one to ever ask me, I think, to record when we do airship, so that because he wants to see his defense get hit. So I reckon we got to hit him today. So I guess let's just start jumping in and thinking about what we want to do here. For this first one, as long as we don't run into an issue with the tree bear getting to put a bunch of debuffs up on our fire units, we should be fine here, I think. I think I'll probably take a defense lead. I just won't. We'll just try to bully the nurse down, and then maybe leave her for last. Try to get an ignore defense on her. That's probably the route we'll go there. And then for this is so annoying, dude. Light Archon is such an annoying unit. I think that perhaps the move here so I like this is a Nepo inspired duo here. I like these two together. And then for this last one, I could bring a bookworm of my own. I could bring a bookworm of my own. She'd be fun. It's a shame I hadn't built her yet. She'd be kind of fun to try in here. I basically need... I wouldn't hate something with some snipe potential. I tell you what, man, the dark Annihilator's kind of fun. Are we getting enough buffs? Yeah, I mean we are getting some buffs in there for him to potentially. That could be kind of a fun thing to try. But I think I might need some slightly bigger damage or better control, which would come in the form of a water specialist, right? So that might be the way to go. And I'll just try to strip stun dot, maybe get a hex up, and we'll just kind of see where we end up. So this is kind of what I'm thinking for this one. So I think we're just going to jump on in and see how it goes. So yeah, basically what we do is we just start setting up our dome fighters to do some damage. Those stuns are very annoying. But yeah, we basically just start setting them up. Has she been changed? I feel like she's not cleansing stuns anymore very often. She did that time. Oh, so we got a bash. We got a bash light bear. So let's see what we're working with here as far as how much HP this nurse has. All right, not enough. Not enough. So then, yeah, now I just got to be careful about who I decide to target here. She's not going to kill me with a counter, and he'll counter and land a defense down, and sometimes that's so annoying. Here, he can't land a defense down, so we're just going to smack him on out of here. Again, I think similar. Right, yeah, she's starting to hit kind of hard now, so we got to be careful. So basically now what we're doing is just trying to set her up again. And what I'm going to try to do... Ooh, these counters are going to hurt. Yeah, basically I'm going to buff up and hope we can just, you know, land a negative affinity ignore defense. That's really what we're going for here. So, all right. Pretty easy work on that one, if I do say so myself. So now what we really need here is the strip. We really need the strip here. We got it. So we'll do that. And then I think I probably don't need to hex just yet. But I guess there's no real reason not to, because I'm about to try to reduce the cooldowns anyway. So I think what I'm going to do who do I want to hex, though? Who's the best option for me to hex here? You're going to get kind of annoying. I'm probably going to hex you. And then we're going to try to get more dots up. And then I'm probably going to hex you. And get a defense down on you. Get some more dots up. And then, yeah, now I need to try to start going after this bookworm. Because I don't want to deal with the bookworm. Let's do that just in case you get to come back. I don't want to deal with your passive. Yeah. Yeah, easy work, man. Sorry, Johnny. It's the way it goes sometimes, man. The way it goes sometimes, man. We've been making some improvements. Last time I hit Johnny's defenses, I don't remember if it was a draw or if I took 2 L's, but I got him back. I got my L's back. So, GG. I'd be interested to see how my defenses hold up in this war. Actually, 1 day ago, did I update my defenses for this war? I don't remember if I did. I did. We're trying a new one down here on the bottom, so that'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I don't know. I guess we'll just start up here. Ooh, kind of the same thing I'm doing here. Interesting. How fast? How like sneaky fast are we talking there? I mean, I figure if they're running the same defense as I'm running offense, I feel like I feel almost obligated to just see. You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of speed on mine, though. Like, she's decent. She's no slouch, but I haven't really, like, hard-focused speed on her in a way that I think I'd feel comfortable winning a speed race. You know what I mean? But I do feel kind of obligated to do it. It's not every day you see someone running the same defense as an offense that you just ran. So I think I'm going to do it. And then I think for here, I think I'm just going to stick with this. I think I'm not going to be able to crit him, but I think I'll be able to, like, you know, probably keep him stunned and just sort of bang him down over the course of the fight. I'll get him out first. Then I'll go for him. So again, as long as I can keep him stunned and he doesn't get any, like, you know, like cheeky defense downs or anything, I think it'll be okay. I don't really want to try to cleave that. Because again, if I don't land stuns, then he's just going to counter and take my cleave out. I could Dark Clown this, actually. I could Dark Clown this. One would think. Actually, yeah. Why don't we try something a little bit more fun? Let's go like this, and we'll go like bookworm, and then like do I fire nurse it? Do I still fire nurse it, or do I? Like just a ton of extra support, make us really hard to like get out of there. You know what I mean? I feel like things would have to go real south, and just let him like counterattack us to victory. That might be kind of fun. That might be kind of a fun try. All right, we might take 2 L's here. We might be trying to have a little too much fun with this one, but you know, what else are these games for? Ooh, you beat me. You were faster. That's painful. I think I'm probably... this is kind of one of those things, too, where, like, if you don't get first turn with a team like this, you're going to be in trouble. Can I sneak this? Am I going to sneak this back? Am I gonna sneak this back? I'm trying to save that A2. Let's get a defense down on you. Put a paralyze on you. Oh, the counter. Let's you're going to kill if I don't stun. You're going you're gonna wisp kill my specialist. I kind of need to get a stun here. Yeah, that was pretty necessary. And then we need this heal. And then I need to try to... I need to try to paralyze you. Didn't get it. And then I think I probably need to hex. You. And then I'm gonna actually just take the A1 here for the heal. And then paralyze. Didn't get to paralyze. Oh, the paralyze was important. The paralyze was important. We got the nurse out of there. Stuns. Nice. Can we get the hex kill? Or the wisp kill? We did. We got it. And then we'll hex. We pulled that one. Pulled that one out of our ass, dude. That was close. That was close. That's why it's tricky to run it as a defense, because if they don't do exactly what needs to be done, you might be in trouble. All right, let's go. He's kind of slow. I think I want to go ahead and just give him a turn and let him smack somebody. And then I'm going to throw this up. And probably this up. Just to try to make sure I don't take any. Yeah, see? There you go. And then, yeah, I think just give him a turn. So he's gone. I like the counters. Let's take our A2. Nullify for the win. And then, yeah, now we have to start hitting this... Now we have to start hitting this light bear. And this is where things get interesting for us. So what I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw up the nullify. Yeah, this is where things get interesting. Because I can't crit him. So we're probably going to end up in a situation where it's just me, just the bear and the clown, and whoever wins that wins that. The heal block's handy. Maybe I should try an A2 from the clown. Maybe that would be kind of fun, just to see if he keeps. Yeah, put in that work, dude. Them damn stuns. If he gets to heal all the way back up, I'm gonna be a little tight about it. Here, let's do this into this. Look, I think we get it done. Yeah, if we can get the heal block, we'll be in business. Lightbear is such a busted unit, dude. He is such a broken, busted turd of a unit. It's nice to kill him with a 3-star. Okay, that was a little bit of an iffier battle, but we came out on top, so that's nice. Who else? Do we recognize any names in here? Trying to see if there's anybody that I see in chat occasionally or anything. Not off the top of my head. Another light bear. Oh, man. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. That's an annoying. I know, like you can see very clearly what they're going for there. I'm thinking like, what's your deal again? You add a bunch of resistance? Yeah. That could be kind of tricky. If they built resistance and then she could just be there to be a resistance mule, you know what I mean? She could have 150 resistance, you know? So like, or more, probably more. I've seen quite a bit higher actually. So if I get in there and like I can't land a hex or something, I have 101 accuracy, so they would need over 200 resistance to like guarantee a resist. But if I can't reliably hex, and the Fire Archon starts cutting in, and like if he's on bash, you know what I mean? Like it will get out of hand real quick if I get some bad RNG. Like it'll get out of hand quick if I get some bad RNG. And then down here, I kind of think I could just swing this again. Honestly, I kind of think we could just roll with this. I don't think they're going to kill me, so it'll be a matter of like, can I kill them? And I think eventually the answer is yes. I don't think they're going to kill me. I guess there could be some surprising damage in there, but I don't think this team has the capability of killing this team. I guess it's possible things go wrong and she gets a snipe on her with a defense down. Because she has a defense. Yeah, she's got a defense down. So I guess it's possible. She also does. And she's tree, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But this game does like to, you know, screw around a little bit. So I don't know. I think probably what I'd be going for here . So she's gonna get a turn, right? At the beginning of the fight, after I land some stuns. And then she's gonna cleanse someone and give them invincibility. Which is annoying to deal with. Because there's not really anything I can do to stop it. I can't even stun her to stop it, because she's gonna cleanse herself, and then she's gonna cleanse an ally. So I guess my hope is that I go first, I do that, she does that, I get to come in behind that and get a hex up, get a cooldown with her, and get to AoE, hopefully strip stun again. I will probably have to hex her because she's going to throw up a provoke, right? So I'll have to hit her perhaps. Maybe not necessarily hex her, but I'll have to hit her. So I don't know. I kind of see how it's going to play out, but again, it's also going to come down to like how big of a problem is that light bear going to be? Am I going to get my stuns on that light bear? Can I control that light bear until I can hex him? I don't know. I don't know. That's a little bit of a gamble, I think. That's a little bit of a gamble. But look, man, sometimes you gotta race, you know what I mean? I don't know that I think they're very high crit units. Like, he's running a crit lead. So that's 25 plus 30. So that's 55 crit rate on anybody before anything else happens. So I might be able to get away with bringing the clown, actually. We might be able to get away with doing the clown thing again. Clown bookworm. And then I'm using nurse down here, so I guess I could use hog chef up here. You know what I mean? That could be kind of fun. Could be worth a shot, I reckon. I think perhaps I think the threat up here is bigger, so I feel like it almost makes more sense to do this. So we could try it. All nat 3s versus all nat 5s. That could be kind of an interesting thing to try. Sure. Okay. Yeah, why not? Again, I feel like we sort of got a free pass on that last one in that first round, so I might be owed a loss anyway, so let's just see how this goes. What do I want to start off here with? Do I want to just try to give him a turn and get a good smack on him? Might be able to get him out of here quick. Oh, almost. I almost wonder if it's just worth hitting him again. I think it is. I think I'm just gonna hit him. Alright, so he's out. I guess now we just go after her. She's not nearly as tanky as I thought. I probably should have A1 the bear and see if I can get a heal block up. Alright, so he's going to be on resist. It's going to be mildly annoying. Should I just get her out of here? I reckon I should. And then why don't we just come out of the gate, putting some hands on him. And hopefully eventually land a heal block. There's a defense down. Wrong debuff. Wrong debuff. Even if he kills everyone else, though, I don't think he can kill the clown at this point. However, the clown might... There, I was going to say, but the clown might not be able to kill him without a heal block, so... Like, no cooldown on his count, no nothing. He just... So ridiculous. Such a ridiculous unit. I'm gonna do this. And this. And this. Resisted. And now he's just going to keep taking turns and hitting people and healing, and we're just going to end up in this loop all over again. But I think much like last time, eventually, I think it probably works out for us. Good hit. All right, get him out of here. Get him out of here. All right. So at the very least, it's a draw. Let's... I really hope she will target her instead of her. The stun gets kind of old. You know what I'm going to do, actually? No, screw it. Let's just go ahead and do it. All right, we landed the taunt. I wasn't counting on landing the taunt, to be honest. Let's hit you. Oh, you've got to provoke, you jerk. All right, maybe we can kill. All right, we can kill. And then let's get you up. Shed that stun. Or maybe I should have done it to myself to get rid of the stun that way. Maybe that was... Not as used to using her as I am Fire Nurse, so... So basically, we're just... Yeah, so now I'll do this. Well, alright. So yeah, basically now we're just kind of buying time until it's time to try to get another good ignore defense hit, and then we just try to snipe the nurse, which we're actually going to try to do right now. And she's gone. And then, yeah, now this is kind of a formality. Again, she's not going to kill us. It might be kind of annoying to try to get the hit that we need, but we will eventually get it. And we will have had ourselves a perfect day. I think. We didn't lose any rounds, did we? Yeah. Just trying to cycle the cooldowns. Should be good. Give me one crit. All right, good. All right, there you go. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. Again, it'd be interesting to see how my defenses hold up. I have tried. We're trying a new one on the bottom today, so it's kind of a funky one. I just thought it might be kind of annoying, so we'll see. We'll see how it holds up. Top defense, I'll probably run for a long time. That still seems to give people a lot of headaches. The second defense we're playing around with and trying to figure out what exactly we want to have there. So that's it. Again, you guys seem to like watching the Airship Wars, so I'll try to remember to do them more frequently. And that's it. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a good one. I have a promo code again. It's linked down below for iOS. It's just JGigs. So go to the promo code area and enter JGigs and get your stuff. And that's it. I'll see you guys later.